MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Milwaukee hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep in the game, and he can rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Now here's the pitch. Christian Yelich is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and chopped to first. He's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Into the box, Willy Adames. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in now, Brian Anderson comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
At the ball.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Dan, Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Bellinger gets his lead at first, nobody out. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Patrick Wisdom. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Miguel.
At the plate, Miguel Amaya, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Batting fifth.
So coming to the plate, Christopher Morrow took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out, bases loaded. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he strikes him out, so a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3. Second inning set to go, and striding into bat next, it will be Mark Canha. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tuchman moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Victor Caratini. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. He pulls this one into right. Bellinger is there, 2 down.
Batting seventh. The center fielder, Taillon.
Now at the plate, Tyrone Taylor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself. And Now in the box, Mike Tauchman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The left fielder.
Pitch on the way. And that misses, ball one. Tauchman is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Kristen Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there, and don't test the arm.
Stepping in now, Nico Horner. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
One out, nobody on. Oh, the good curveball there, and it's 3-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jameson Taillon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Just a tick behind for a strike.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. Fastball well outside.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
And it's fouled away. Full count, here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 13, is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 53.
Stepping in, Brandon Woodruff. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Bellinger is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's out.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball two.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. Amaya finds it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning. And up next will be Willie Adames. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And a dive, but he's back. Two-0 count. The pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. Yelich is running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
For the Cubs, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Caratini is under it. One away.
The bat.
So the base is empty here with one away. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. All even now. 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in to try it again, Patrick Wisdom. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
The 2-0 on the way. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
3-1 to him now. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit in the air out to right. Kenna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Into the box now, Willie Adames. Begin things here against Jamison Taillon. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Carlos Santana is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count even at 2-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next in Milwaukee.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in, Miguel Amaya. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
1-1. And he fouls this one off. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Into the box now, Christopher Morrow. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Mike Tuckman.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Tuckman. And the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1. One and 1.
The 1-1 home.
That's out.
Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Count this ball, 3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mark Canha. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
3-1 the count now. Now Canha smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Victor Caratini is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 2-1. Lifted into center field. Morrow is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Next for Milwaukee, Taillon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 13.
Stepping up now, number 13. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. In there, 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. One and two. Here it is. Two out here and a runner at second. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. He pulls this one into right. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Brewers strand one, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Stepping into the box, Jamison Taillon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, right field.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball one. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is. So stepping in, Brandon Woodruff. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Christian Yelich comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. One out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back, the shortstop.
Willie Adames will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. In there, and it's 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead it 1-0. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
And he struck him out, so double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Ready for another shot now. Patrick Wisdom, he singled his last time up. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
1-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. 2 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end. So now Carlos Santana. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
So now it's Mark Canha. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top 1-0. And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Christopher Morrow is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. One and two, here it comes. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Tauchman. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra-aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Standing in now, Nico Horner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Hey, he's going to have to forget about that triple right there and bear down on this next batter. Have confidence in his catcher if he wants to bounce something and be on the attack.
Men on 3rd with 2 down. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The set and the 2-1. Line drive base hit. In comes the runner from 3rd, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Nick Madrigal will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Nick Madrigal.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-1 home. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. 8th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Anthony Kay has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Anthony Kay.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Victor Caratini. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
So now to the plate, Taillon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. Two-0 count, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. Kay, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Number 13.
So striding forward now, number 13. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Number 28 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Milwaukee. Number 28.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Daniel Valencia takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, and he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. Found the pitcher. I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball that's full now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready now, Willie Adames. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Uribe is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 45.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
3-0 pitch. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Uribe is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And that misses 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full. 3-2. Patrick Wisdom, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Ground ball foul down the left side. A payoff pitch one more time. He's at the knees and called strike 3. At the plate, Patrick Wisdom is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's out.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
1 strike.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Number 13 is there. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next. It'll be Jeimer Candelario from the stretch. Fastball well outside.
Count 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Fouled away. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line drive base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Settling in now, Miguel Amaya. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. One and 0. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. 9th inning coming up. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana. Here it comes. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Brian Anderson is on deck. That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Brian Anderson. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Michael Rooker enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 59, Michael Rooker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now. 0-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Standing in, Victor Caratini, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
That's the ball.
2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Devin Williams, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 38.
Striding in to start the ninth, Christopher Morrow, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now first pitch changeup here, too far inside. It's 1-0. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
The next Cub up, Mike Tauchman. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A ball and no strikes. A 1-0 delivery. Count even now at 1-1. Now Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ian Happ will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
That's
2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 strike.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And he fouls this one off. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Now batting, right fielder.
So last chance
Cody.
here, and stepping in, Cody Bellinger. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.